When Sky Bri showed up as a guest on the first episode of the Sidemen's Tinder in Real Life dating series, she set the internet on fire by flashing her ample-sized assets while in the midst of meeting Mike Majlak. Within hours of its release, that episode had already gone viral, and everyone was clamoring to find out as much about Sky Bri as they could, where she's since gone on to become one of the top 0.01% creators of the entire platform. Sky began her career as an OnlyFans model a couple of years ago. While living in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, Bri wasn't happy spending her days working at Target, earning somewhere around $1,000 a month. So to supplement that income, she and her then boyfriend began filming some of their nightly aerobic sessions, which then she uploaded to OnlyFans. Shortly thereafter, Bri reached out to professionals who taught her the ins and outs of the adult entertainment business. And if you'd like to learn more, then be sure to check out our Before They Were Famous that Sky Bri herself has shouted out for being almost entirely accurate over on TikTok. Of course, following up her appearance on Side Plus, Bri's content would become all the more popular. Today, Bri charges around $20 a month for her tantalizing material, and now only 2 years or so removed from her days working retail, she regularly is earning $500,000 a month.
Roughly, where are you girls at now? Is it 100 grand a month, 2, 3, 4, 500 grand a month?
It's pretty good. It's going pretty good. I make just over $500,000 a month.
But just as important as the money she makes along the way are the relationships she's forged. In fact, over the past few months, Bri has been linked to a whole bunch of different men. The question is, which one, if any of them, is she actually dating? Well, let's see if we can find out. A lot of people heard of Sky Bri's name for the very first time in relation to Jake Paul. That's because months before she'd show up on Side Plus, Sky Bri made an appearance on Jake Paul's Instagram feed, only weeks after he had reportedly broken up with his ex, Julia Rose. When that image popped up on Instagram in the spring of 2022, neither Jake nor Sky would confirm or deny their relationship. But when they wound up getting tattoos of one another's names scribbled on their respective bodies, well, it sure seemed like things were getting serious.
When you're hanging out with like a guy, do they ever get weirded out when they see that you have Jake Paul's name on your neck?
Yes.
Has it ever been weird?
I've gotten
Can we
shit.
see it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
JKP.
Yeah.
I can.
Just in case you're curious, the Rara inked underneath Sky's name on Jake's body is a reference to her best friend, Rara Nups. Rara and Sky do everything together, and I do mean everything.
Let's have a throuple, and to show our dedication and our commitment to this throuple, let's all get each other's names tattooed. So
That is be like one of the quickest progressions in a throuple ever.
yeah, it was the first day.
Even though Jake was apparently having fun with both these girls, the magic wouldn't last, and Sky would later describe their relationship as a spring fling that was over almost as soon as it began. Man, Jake's really the man. How's that Diddy song go? At the same damn time. Good for you, Jake.
I really like Jake. I think he's a great person. I think it was fresh after his breakup with Julia. I guess you would consider it a breakup or whatever. So I think he was probably like, you know, when you break up with someone and you're kind of just like crazy.
Oh, and remember how Sky showed up on Side Plus a few months later to flash Mike Majlak? Well, if you know anything about Mike, then you know he doesn't go very far without his good friend Logan Paul, brother of Jake. And before that episode was over, Logan and Sky would have an interesting interaction of their own.
Hi, Sky. I'm Logan. I'm 27. And if I remember correctly, I think you hooked up with my brother.
I did. You're the cuter one, though.
Did you want to hook up with the other?
Let's do that.
Has Sky Bri had herself a taste of both the Paul brothers? Well, you know what they like to say. Where there's smoke, there's fire. So it's certainly feasible, but there's one more YouTuber that she definitely had some type of relationship with, and that's a man named Simplistic. Simplistic might have the most basic name on the internet, but his taste in women is anything but. Simplistic is a YouTuber with ties to the FaZe clan, as well as his very own successful YouTube channel, where for the past few months, he's been regularly posting content of his run-ins with Sky Bri. Things started innocently enough when the two met in the early stages of 2022. Within a month of that video being uploaded online, these two were officially dated, or at the very least pretending to do so for Simplistic's cameras.
We are back because I'm in the mood to get a massage.
A massage? I charge by the hour.
Please.
In April, they even got married. And of course, I'm using that term about as loosely as I've ever used it before in my life.
Like, will you marry me? Really?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you guys getting married?
Then when the news broke about Sky's tryst with Jake Paul and their shared body ink a few weeks later, not wanting to be left behind, Simplistic made sure Sky got some ink on her body to remember him by as well. Now, is that the regular reaction that every guy has when they find out their girl's been cheating on them with Jake Paul? Like, if you found out your girl got a tattoo of another guy on you while she was out on vacation or something, is your automatic instinct to be like, okay, well, you better get a tattoo of me now? I don't understand the logic here. It's not simplistic, like it's not basic logic at least. Anyways, moving on. But Simplistic would inevitably learn that it's impossible to keep a woman as good looking as Sky Bri tied down. And after rumors began circulating that she was getting involved with somebody new, Simplistic would announce the dissolution of their relationship by asking for his ring back.
You still want to be married to me?
Yes.
That's a lie. Well, Sky, we've had a good run.
I'm sad.
But see, that's the difference between ring and ink. You can't exactly ask for a tattoo. Like, that's I guess you can get laser removal, but like, who wants to go through all that? As for Sky, having managed to strike up a relationship with some of the top content creators across the internet, she set her eyes on one platform that she hadn't taken over yet: Twitch. In October of 2022, Sky Bri made an appearance on Adin Ross's Twitch stream, and his popular online personality took advantage of the opportunity to shoot his shot by asking her to be his girlfriend.
Do you want to be my girlfriend?
Are you serious? I would love to be.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, cool shit.
Did you get a kiss?
Prior to showing up on his stream, Sky had even go so far as to get Adin's name tattooed on her hand, which, considering her history of body ink, is clearly acting as some sort of statement of intent. I mean, it seems clear to me that Sky Bri knows exactly what her brand is, and she's not afraid to have a little fun at her own expense. I mean, after all, she has been linked to 3 different big-time content creators, and now has each of their names inked somewhere on herself. I mean, is she trying to make a permanent record of her body count? Or maybe what I should really be asking is her relationship with Adin Ross real?
Can we make out?
Okay, wait, okay, you guys can just peck her a kiss. But
maybe just...
Stop! Yeah, okay.
Kai,
Okay.
I want to turn the stream off, Kai.
And you know, if I'm being honest with you guys, I highly doubt that any of this is genuine. The tattoos may or may not be real, but you can always get those removed or covered up. Now, as for the relationships, well, the only one that she seems to be really serious about is whatever she has going on with Robert Nups. In other words, it seems to me like Sky simply found an ingenious way to advertise herself. By collaborating and, yes, flirting with everyone from the Sidemen to the Paul brothers to Simplistic, Adin Ross, and whoever else she has lined up next, Sky's ensuring that there isn't a single corner of internet culture that hasn't heard of her, and she's gonna be all the richer for it. And I mean, who knows? Maybe one day she'll find a nice, handsome YouTube host internet personality that she'd actually like to get serious about. Not sure who may that be, but all I'm saying is I'm pretty easy to reach. My name is Clyde Smith. Sky, hit me up in the DMs because I've got a ton of real estate on my body that you are more than welcome to put some ink on. And then after that, we can have a caramel sundae. Teach you more about that in person. Anyways, see you guys in the next video.